Hello, people at the house out there. If you haven't been listening to the presidential debate in Ireland, not in America or any other places in Ireland, I'm talking about, just to say. So basically, this Sinn Féin candidate, if you don't know what Sinn Féin is basically a nationalist party or socialist party, whatever you want to call it. Honestly, I would like to say that I'm a nationalist, but to be honest, I really don't have much to. I'm going to say it really straight. I'm not really going to stop bullshitting or be the one to bush. I said I was going to be the one to bush at time, but fuck it, I'm not going to be the one to bush. I'm going to say what I really think. I'm not going to deny it, and Sinn Féin come after me all they want. I've been supporting them all my life, and they said this. They just said they get this by this time. They said to do this. They said to do that, and the only thing they do is complain, complain. And why should I vote Leonard O'Weirnon in as president of Ireland to hear more complaining? We need action. I'm not in the place of government, and that's all I'm going to say to you. I'm not in the place of government. People might say to me, I'm always giving out. I'm no place of government. I'm in no place of power. She's going to go into government, and she'll be nearly 10 times as bad as Michael D. Higgins. She might do one or two things good. Like, why would I waste my time? Like, Sinn Féin are doing really no good. They're literally doing no good. They're literally just giving out. And they're not going out. As soon as they take back the city, I'm going to say this by take back the city. I supported them right from the very start. I seen them protest. It didn't get much attention at the start. But when they occupied the house and a few of them got arrested, they get huge attention from in Ireland and outside Ireland. And that's why Sinn Féin got involved. More voters. Younger people, try and get them in on it. Yeah, lovely votes. You know, you might be homeless, but you can still vote. You still have the right to vote. And that's what I didn't like. I didn't like that about Sinn Féin. I could see them in the pictures in the house in Wally. Like the other candidates, Sean Gallagher and Joe Freeman and all that, they were right not to go because they never were interested in take back the city before that. And now Sinn Féin leeches onto this to try and get into it. And the thing I don't like about her too, I know Michael D. Higgins has done very bad for the country, but she just picks at people. I know I could do that sometimes, but I wouldn't. I'd be very respectful until they kind of started picking at me, and then I pick back at them. But she's kind of starting picking fights with everybody, trying to make sure, oh, I'm the big boss here and all that. I really don't like that. And as simple as that. And I really, at this time, a moment in time, I'm really starting to despise Sinn Féin altogether. Like, Sinn Féin itself is just literally a complaining party. You could say to myself that I'm a complaining party, but I'm not in the government. As simple as that. If I was in government, and if I was getting a bit decent enough wage, I'd be literally going to nearly every mental health charity. If I had money, I take the money I need to survive, and then give the rest of the money to mental health charities and all that. Because I am very serious about these things. I do not bullshit. That's one thing I do not do. Like Sinn Féin says they can do this, they can do that, but I've been waiting I've been waiting half of my life for United Ireland. They said to have it in the next referendum in the next 5 years. For fuck's sake, we've been waiting nearly since the War of Independence for United Ireland, and it's been taking forever for Sinn Féin even to get their head around it. Like, just at the point now, you're just like, oh, we have to. This is this is the reason why anybody will leave Ireland because they don't. Nobody has any balls. As simple as that. I'm going to say that. Eamon De Valera might have been a little snake, but at least he had some balls when the war came around, World War II and all that. They say that Ireland's a real difficulty here, and we must try and fight to keep our freedom. And that's what he said. But if a war was in the morning, it was raging in the Irish Sea, if British boats were getting bombed by German boats, let's just say, they just start bullshitting, saying, we do this, we do that, we can get this, we can do that when the Britain's occupied or not that. It'd be more bullshit like that, but at least I could say this about De Valera and Michael Collins, at least they had the powers to stand up to England and stand up to the rest of the world. Like, it's simple as that. I'm going to say this straight. If I was president, like, they were on about the EU and they were on about America and the United... I would be in the United Nations, but I wouldn't care really much for what Anglo more for the West of them takes about me. I wouldn't care, and I wouldn't care about going visiting world leaders. They can come to the hours and visit me, but I wouldn't really have much time for them. I have time for the Finnish president. Anybody from Finland comes, I have time for them. But to be honest, I wouldn't get the best China out. Like, Michael D. Higgins is spending a fortune. And the reason why I like Joe Freeman, and I'm supporting Sean Gallagher, but the reason why I like Joe Freeman, I will do a video about it, it's because she had to borrow money. She's not a billionaire. I like the way she said it. And everybody's criticising her for borrowing money. I think, and she's the one that started the suicide prevention in Ireland, so that's a good thing. So, yeah, Lynn on the way, and not really worth voting for unless she gets her act together the next week. Like, it's waste of vote. It's a waste of a vote. But anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think and subscribe for more, and bye.